Good afternoon from Caterham. Today I'm on board 377119, my ride back to London Bridge, calling at all stations to East Croydon, then non-stop to London Bridge, calling at Whyteleafe South, Whyteleafe, Kenley, Purley Oaks, South Croydon, East Croydon, and London Bridge. We'll attach with I believe 377401 at Purley. Let's try and find a better seat on this train, this four-carriage train. You should give up these seats if someone in a wheelchair requires this area. This train's rather empty at the moment, but it'll get busier as we progress in the journey.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is Whyteleafe South.
Now there is an even nicer 3776 or 3777 subclass en route from London Bridge to Caterham. Decent legroom, more decent than the other seat I was in. I imagine the same will be said for the Southeastern Class 375. Well, the first class area, as it's so called, has a better legroom. Maybe standard. Standard could be okay. Same with just chilling around in the doorway. Even at stations, preferably during quieter times of the day. We are now approaching Whyteleafe South. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is Whyteleafe South. Platform 2 is for Caterham only. Platform 1 is for stations to London Bridge. For stations to Victoria, change at East Croydon. This is Whyteleafe South. This train is the southern service to London Bridge. Three 377421 is en route to Caterham.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is Whyteleafe.
The approximate journey time between Caterham and London Bridge on the express train is 45 minutes. I prefer the 377/6 and 377/7 subclass.
We are now approaching Whyteleafe. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Same with the Class 387 that operates with Gatwick Express, GWR, Great Northern and Heathrow Express. Same with the Class 379 that operated with Greater Anglia. Sadly, they retired it to replace it with the Tory-designed Class 720. This train is the southern service to London Bridge, calling at Kenley, Purley Oaks, South Croydon, East Croydon and London Bridge.
The next station is Kenley.
We are not ready to depart. Never mind, spoke too soon. Now we are ready to depart Whyteleafe. Next station is Kenley. This 1921 to Caterham is currently between Sydenham and Penge West. This indicates that it is the express train, as the express train runs non-stop between East Croydon and London Bridge.
Welcome aboard the southern service to London Bridge. The next station is Kenley. We are now approaching Kenley.
This is Kenley. It's only the window armrests that are not movable. I enjoy travelling with Southern. Used to travel between Victoria and Worthing a lot. Worthing, where my great-grandmother lived, until she passed away in 2015.
London Bridge, calling at Purley Oaks, South Croydon, East Croydon, and London Bridge. The next station is Purley.
These seats are a bit softer. I mean, they're a bit softer than on the 377/6 and 377/7 subclass units, alongside standard class on the Class 379, and with all classes on the Class 307, I mean as in travel classes, not subclass units. plan on doing other Southern Metro services.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is Purley.
Change for Southern services to Reigate and Tattenham Corner, and also for Thameslink, including services to Redhill and Gatwick Airport. Also to Horsham. There's currently 4 Aventura class units. Class 345 Elizabeth Line, formerly known as TfL Rail, Paddington to Reading and Heathrow and Liverpool Street to Shenfield, officially rebranded to Elizabeth Line with the opening of Paddington to Abbey Wood. Class 710 London Overground, Romford to Upminster, Liverpool Street to Chingford, Cheshunt via Seven Sisters, and Enfield Town, as well as Euston to Watford Junction, and Gospel Oak to Barking. Class 720 Greater Anglia.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise, unfortunately we could be sat for a few minutes. The signaller has just informed me that a late running course in the town service will be going ahead of us, so we're just waiting for that train to cross the junction. We'll get to Purley shortly. Thank you.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is Purley.
Hot weather is expected today. Carry a bottle of water, check your journey before travelling, and speak to a member of station staff if you feel unwell at any time. Again, there's the Class 720 Greater Anglia, Liverpool Street to Southend Victoria, Braintree, Colchester, Colchester Town, Ipswich, Clacton-on-Sea, and also probably Walton-on-the-Naze, Harwich International and Harwich Town also. Wickford to Southminster, Colchester to Colchester Town and Walton-on-the-Naze, and Manningtree to Harwich Town, as well as Stratford to Meridian Water and Bishop Stortford, also Liverpool Street to Hertford East and Cambridge North. Also, Greater Anglia also has the Class 745, which runs from Liverpool Street to Norwich and Stansted Airport. There's the Class 755, Ipswich to Felixstowe, Lowestoft, Peterborough and Cambridge. Norwich to Sheringham, Great Yarmouth, Lowestoft and Stansted Airport, and Markstade to Sudbury in Essex, not to be confused with Sudbury in London, Sudbury Town, Sudbury Hill Harrow, Sudbury Hill and Sudbury and Harrow Road, Sudbury Hill Harrow and Sudbury and Harrow Road served by Chiltern Railways, Sudbury Town and Sudbury Hill served by the Piccadilly line. There's also London bus services within the area of Sudbury served by the Piccadilly line, and Chiltern Railways, not Sudbury Essex, served by Greater Anglia. The Whyteleafe area is served by the Central, Metropolitan and Piccadilly lines and Chiltern Railways. South Whyteleafe, Whyteleafe Gardens and West Whyteleafe on the Central line, South Whyteleafe and West Whyteleafe on Chiltern Railways, Whyteleafe Manor and Whyteleafe on the Metropolitan and Piccadilly lines, both of which also serve King's Cross. So if I was to do Cockfosters to Uxbridge on the Piccadilly line, I'd also do Uxbridge to Aldgate on the Metropolitan line. The following national rail services do not accept contactless, even in the London area: Avanti West Coast, LNER, Limo, Grand Central, and Hull Trains, as well as the Caledonian Sleeper. All train operating companies accept Oyster and contactless within the TfL travel zone. Zone C2C, Fenchurch Street to Upminster and Grays. Greater Anglia, Liverpool Street to Broxbourne and Shenfield, Liverpool Street to Tottenham Hale on the Stansted Express. Oyster and contactless are not accepted on the intercity trains that run between Liverpool Street and Norwich. Greater Anglia does not have rights to transport passengers between Liverpool Street and Stratford on its intercity services. Use a Greater Anglia slower service or the Elizabeth line, maybe even the Central line as well. This journey is going to take longer than expected. Great Northern accepts contactless from King's Cross and Moorgate to Oyster and contactless King's Cross and Moorgate to Hertford North and Potters Bar. In addition to this, contactless is also accepted towards Welwyn Garden City, but not Oyster. Thameslink, Oyster and contactless Potters Bar and Radlett to Dartford, Sutton, Orpington, Swanley and Gatwick Airport. In addition, Brookmans Park, Welham Green, Hatfield, Welwyn Garden City, St Albans City, Harpenden and Luton Airport Parkway also accept contactless, but not Oyster. GWR, Oyster and contactless Paddington to West Drayton and West Ealing to Greenford. Contactless only between West Drayton and Reading and Oyster. Sadly, neither oyster or contactless are accepted on the following: Slough to Windsor and Eton Central, Maidenhead to Marlow, and Twyford to Henley on Thames. Chiltern Railways accepts oyster and contactless from Marylebone to Amersham and West Ruislip. Southern from Victoria and London Bridge to Beckenham Junction, Epsom Downs, Epsom, Upper Warlingham, Caterham, Tattenham Corner, Redhill and Gatwick Airport. Southeastern Victoria, Charing Cross and Cannon Street to Hayes, Knockholt, Swanley. And Dartford, as well as from Grove Park to Bromley North. Yay, we're on the move again. After a long ass period of time.
We are now approaching Purley.
Finally! South Western Railway accepts contactless from Waterloo to Surbiton, Chesington South, Epsom, Hampton Court, Hampton and Feltham. Yes, both oyster and contactless. Sadly, it's not accepted from Surbiton and from Surbiton to Woking and Guildford, Epsom to Dorking and Guildford, and also Hampton to Shepperton, as well as beyond Feltham to Weybridge, Windsor and Eton, Riverside and Reading. The train from Tattenham Corner is already in front of us. On platform 6 is 377164 en route to Caterham and Tattenham Corner, dividing here at Purley. Hello Purley, here you can interchange with Thameslink, including services to Gatwick Airport, as well as southern services to Reigate and Tattenham Corner.
This is Purley. This train is a southern service to London Bridge, calling at
Purley Oaks, South Croydon, East Croydon, London Bridge.
This is a safety announcement. The train is about to attach. Please remain seated. While the attachment takes place, mind the closing doors. The doors will reopen shortly.
Never mind. We'll be attaching to a train from Tattenham Corner. There's one of those Southern 377 units I was on the other day from Watford Junction to Clapham Junction. Platform 4 is a Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport via Redhill, calling at Redhill, Earlswood, Salford, Hawley and Gatwick Airport. This train has 12 carriages in the form of 700-105. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This station is Purley. This train terminates at Gatwick Airport. we will call at Redhill, Earlswood, Salfords, Hawley and Gatwick Airport. Platform 6 for the 1915.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge, calling at Purley Oaks, South Croydon, East Croydon, and London Bridge. The next station is Purley Oaks. Please keep your bags and personal belongings with you.
Maybe I should have gotten off the train at Purley. Coaches 1 to 4 will call at Kenley, Whyteleafe South and Caterham. Coaches 5 to 8 will call at Colston Town, Woodminster, Chipstead, Kingswood, Tadworth and Tattenham Corner. Hello, Gatwick Express. Love you so much, Gatwick Express. Goodbye, Gatwick Express. I love you so much.
Text the British Transport Police on 61016. Say it, sorted.
Yeah, those seats are comfortable despite the 2+3 layout. (377-164) is for Caterham. 377-147 is bound for Tattenham Corner. Now for the left-hand side of the train for the remainder of the journey towards London Bridge.
We are now approaching Purley Oaks.
That there was 700-109, I think. Definitely a Thameslink class 700. Hello, 700-154. Goodbye, 700-154. Enjoy the rest of your trip to Peterborough. This is Purley Oaks. This train is the southern service to London Bridge, calling at South Croydon, East Croydon and London Bridge. The next station is South Croydon. The next station is South Croydon. Change for southern services to East Grinstead. Class 377s operate on the entire southern network, apart from London Bridge to Uckfield and Eastbourne to Ashford International. Both of the aforementioned routes are not electrified, which is why those routes use Class 171s instead.
Welcome aboard the southern service to London Bridge. The next station is South Croydon.
It's likely going to get busy at East Croydon. Yeah, legroom is alright. Exact same as Avanti West Coast standard class, or standard class on long distance trains, namely the Avanti West Coast Pendolino and the LNER Azuma, as well as LNER's Superior Intercity 225.
We are now approaching South Croydon. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Change here for services to East Grinstead. And there must be a Thameslink service from Cambridge or Bedford to Brighton. Or it could be Peterborough to Horsham, as well as Bedford to Gatwick Airport. Wait, doesn't Bedford to Gatwick Airport use the slow lines? Between East Croydon and Gatwick Airport. Maybe it
South Croydon. This train is the southern service to London Bridge, calling at East Croydon and London Bridge. The next station is
East Croydon. East Croydon will be our penultimate stop. It's rather hot today, I'll need a drink when I get home. You have a strong and steady tray table as per usual. Tray table is expected. Hello, 387210, my beloved Gatwick Express train to Victoria. Alongside 387216. Goodbye, 387210 and 387216, my dearly beloved Gatwick Express train. See you soon. Maybe in a future video. But anyways, enjoy the rest of your trip to Victoria. To Victoria.
welcome aboard the southern service to London Bridge. The next station is East Croydon.
Overtaking the Gatwick Express, everyone's very nice and just waving as they overtake my train passing through East Croydon. And it's quickly interrupted by a Class 377. And there is a Class 171 en route from London Bridge to Uckfield, calling at Oxted, Hurst Green, Edenbridge Town, Heather, Cowden, Ashurst, Eridge, Crowborough, Buxted and Uckfield. Hello, lovely Gatwick Express passengers. Love you all. Goodbye, lovely Gatwick Express passengers. Enjoy the rest of your trip to Victoria. Last time I used a Gatwick Express, it was with contactless and I was charged £43 for it. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change here for London Trams and Thameslink services and other southern services, including services to Gatwick Airport and Victoria. This is our penultimate stop, East Croydon. Meanwhile, our dearly beloved Gatwick Express will overtake us here at East Croydon. I was wrong, doors are opening on this side and it is indeed going to get busy. Platform 5 will be a southern service to London Bridge, calling at Norwood Junction, Anerley, Penge West, Sydenham, Forest Hill, Oak Park, Brockley, New Cross Gate and London Bridge, formed of 5 carriages calling at all stations to London Bridge. This is our penultimate stop, East Croydon. This train will be calling at London Bridge only. Then I'm just gonna chill in my seat for the remainder of the journey towards London Bridge. Platform 2 for the 1931 Thameslink service to Cambridge, calling at Cambridge, calling at London Bridge, Blackfriars, City Thameslink, Farringdon, St Pancras International, Finsbury Park, Stevenage, Hitchin, Letchworth, Baldock, Ashwell and Morden, Royston and Cambridge. This train is formed of 12 carriages. Platform 2 for the 1931 Thameslink service to Cambridge. Customers are reminded to mind the gap between the train and platform edge when boarding. Only. At least the tray tables on this train aren't squeaky and loud like the 377, unlike the 377/2 I was on from Watford Junction to Clapham Junction. The slow train may use more comfortable 377/6 and 377/7 subclass units, but it's the express train that uses slightly less comfortable other class 377 subclass units. I mean, they're alright, just not as comfortable and not as much legroom as the 377/6 and 377/7. That also shares the exact same seats as the class 387 that operates with Great Northern, GWR, Gatwick Express and Heathrow Express. We're about to pass through Norwood Junction, served by London Overground only. I mean, London Overground, Southern and Thameslink. All stations between Norwood Junction and New Cross Gate are served by both London Overground and Southern. That Norwood Junction is also served by Thameslink. Meanwhile, you have a Class 171 in the depot, in Selhurst Depot, which is near the Norwood Junction and Selhurst areas. Hello, Norwood Junction. Goodbye, Norwood Junction. It's gonna get even hotter as the week progresses. We hit a speed of around 70 miles per hour, our fastest between Norwood Junction and New Cross Gate, where we eventually slow down as we approach London Bridge. That there was a London Overground Class 378 en route from Highbury and Islington to West Croydon. We're now passing through Anerley. Penge West. Meanwhile, we have a slower southern service en route from London Bridge to East Croydon. Whether it's en route from Crystal Palace or West Croydon, any London Overground trains on that side are definitely for Highbury and Islington. We're now passing through Sydenham. There is a London Overground service en route from Highbury and Islington to Crystal Palace. Forest Hill. That there is the Tattenham Corner / Caterham Express. Hello, London Overground service en route to Highbury and Islington. Goodbye, London Overground service en route to Highbury and Islington. See you soon. Honour Oak Park. Goodbye, Honour Oak Park. I need a drink. Hello, Brockley. Goodbye, Brockley. I will see you soon, maybe. Southern should restore its Victoria to London Bridge via Gypsy Hill service. We'll soon be passing through New Cross Gate where London Overground services leave us. Hello, New Cross Gate. Goodbye, New Cross Gate. Maybe I will see you next time alongside Brockley on Oak Park, Forest Hill and Sydenham. Still rather sunny out. I'm dying. It's still too hot. Meanwhile, we have a Southern service on our tail en route to Charing Cross. We'll soon be at our final stop, London Bridge, where you can change for Jubilee and Northern lines, Thameslink, South Eastern and Southern services via Peckham Rye and North Dulwich. Another Southern service. Wow, it's a 12 carriage class 465. Could be en route to Dartford via Bexley Heath. As it's not a 375, I mean, not all southeastern services out of Charing Cross and Victoria down to Kent are 375s. Even the southeastern high speed.
We are now approaching London Bridge, our final destination. Thank you for travelling with Southern. Please remember to take all your belongings with you when you leave the train.
Change here for the Jubilee and Northern lines, Thameslink and southeastern services to Kent, as well as Southern services via to Caterham via North Dulwich and Norbury, and to Beckenham Junction via North Dulwich. This is our final stop, London Bridge. Change here for Jubilee and Northern Lines. $377,119 has been good. Maybe we overtook a different express service. $377,119 has been good. This is London Bridge, our final destination. Thank you for travelling with Southern. Please be sure to take all your personal belongings when leaving the train.
At all times. If you see something that doesn't look right, report it to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. See it, think it, and sort it.
You should have seen that button. Excuse me, please.
I'm sorry, London Vision came.
377,119. Sorry. Just walking through the train. The wonderful train. This is the 377/4. Anyways, I don't work with Southern, so hello, bulkhead seats. Goodbye, bulkhead seats. Similar to what you get on an aircraft. Thanks. $377,119 alongside $377,429 has been good. This train will form the 1947 to Caterham and Tattenham Corner. 377,111. Thank you, NHS livery. That's going to operate an Epsom-bound service. Calling at Norwood Junction, West Croydon, Wadden, Wallington, Carshalton Beaches, Sutton, Belmont, Cheam, Ewell East, and Epsom. It is truly a fantastic livery. The train at platform 14 is the 1947 Southern service to Caterham and Tattenham Corner, calling at East Croydon, South Croydon, Purley Oaks and Purley, where the train will divide. Please make sure you travel in the correct part of the train. Please travel in the front four carriages for Kenley, Whyteleafe South and Caterham. Please travel in the rear four carriages for Reigate, Coulson Town, Woodmanstead, Chipstead, Kingswood, Tadworth and Tattenham Corner. Sorry.